What do you think? Like,
on the Straight Up R&D
how do you
podcast.
think that's gonna go? Because all of his songs are in Spanish. He doesn't have, not that I know of, any English songs.
I don't think he has any English songs either.
I've never heard an English song from him.
Exactly.
So I want to know, how is that gonna go? Is the crowd gonna be 60% Hispanic while the rest is mixed? Like,
there's two ways I feel about this. Let me talk about the positive.
All right.
One, I love BadBunny. My wife and I listen to him a lot, almost every day. Do I speak Spanish? No. Do I know a little bit here and there? Sure. But do I speak But do I speak it fluently where I understand what he's talking about or what he's saying? No. But the beat and the music and, it sounds good, so we vibe to it. Sometimes music is more than just lyrics. It's the rhythm of the beat. Yo, what's good, y'all?
What's going on, everybody?
Welcome back to another episode of Straight Up R&D Podcast. I'm your host, D.
And I'm Rich.
And this is episode 67.
67.
Coming at y'all with some more fresh content. Got a lot of good shit to talk about today.
Oh, yeah.
But, before we continue, got to go through a regular slingo.
So as you guys know, this is a Straight Up R&D podcast. We'll give it to you real raw, uncut, straight up, with opinions based on motherfucking facts.
Hell yeah. We appreciate the support.
Appreciate the support, man.
Got some good views coming in. 304 subs at the time of this recording. Keep running it up, man.
Running it up.
We're going to keep just doing what we doing.
On the road to 500. But before I go on, number one rule on this podcast is we don't give a fuck about your feelings.
At all, but we love the support.
At all. So let's jump right into it. So a lot of headlines lately.
Yeah.
With this one big Latin artist. But before we do that, we gotta talk about what we're drinking. Yeah. We gotta talk about what we're drinking right now. So as you know, I'm drinking the classic Guinness extra stout. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my go-to beers. Like, I can't go wrong with it. I'm already halfway through it already. This is my chill beer. What do I give it? 10 out of 10. It's my favorite. I can't go wrong. I like the taste, even though a lot of people find it bitter. And it's just a chill vibe for me.
Guinness had to grow on me. I remember when I first had it, I had it on my pops. My pops love Guinness. That's his go-to beer too. Like, if we say bringing over a 6-pack or whatever, he's bringing Guinness. And I remember when I first had it, I was like, man, this shit is bitter. But then when I tried a couple years later, I'm like, oh, okay, not too bad. You know what I'm saying? It had to grow on me.
Yeah, no, I definitely did too. Because I remember one time I was out of barbecue and all they had was Guinness left. So I had to, that's what I drank. And, after a while, I'm like, it's not that bad.
Not that bad.
And then I saw myself buying a case. And then there you have it. I was like, yeah, this is it for me. So What are you sipping on?
Sipping on some Jack Daniels. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a couple cups in. I don't know. It's just been one of them days. But sipping on Jack. Jack is something that, Rich and I both enjoy.
We love it.
Something you can't really go wrong with. You know what I mean? Like this. Yeah, this really just our go-to. Son, if we want to sip on something, can't really decide, go with the Jack.
Can't go wrong with the Jack.
Yeah, so
would you give it out of 10?
Jack, shit, yeah, I guess, in terms of whiskey.
Yeah. That's a different class.
I'll go 9 just because I fuck with it.
9.
Every time we pulled up with it, everybody always enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We always enjoy it. Like, you literally can't go wrong. And plus, they got different flavors, like the Tennessee honey. They got the Jack Apple now. The honey people really like, because
the Jack Fire.
Oh yeah, the Jack Fireball. So yeah, so many different flavors. I like the honey too, because you could just put some ice on that and just drink it just like that. And yeah,
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a little quick little review of what we're drinking for this episode. And yeah, next time we'll probably have some other drinks that we never tried or we've had before, and just want to let you guys know what we think about it. So yeah, like I was saying about the whole Bad Bunny thing. Yeah, big artist named Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Is going to be headlining the halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Big stage.
He's on a big stage. He made it to the big stage. You know what I'm saying? Making big bank. You know what I mean? You know, he's like the king of what do they call it? Perito, which is kind of like the Spanish version of, like, I guess I want to say like dance hall, kind of like,
okay.
like you know what I mean, like that type of dancing, I guess. But yeah, like he's on top of the world right now. He's on top of the world. So allegedly, he's the most famous or number one artist around the globe.
Yeah, he's big time, yo. Like you could look at his streaming numbers. He's in a conversation for being the top artist in the world, like globally, like being the most liked artist, most listened to artist. Yeah, you can make an argument he's the top artist and top performer in the world.
Yeah, and this is something we talked about a couple of episodes back, where I was like, yo, Bad Bunny, watch out for this guy. He's going to be bigger than Drake. And there you have it.
Definitely bigger than Drake.
He's bigger than Drake. I mean, like, everybody knows Drake, and everybody knows a Drake song. You know what I'm saying? Most people know Jay-Z, you know, but Bad Bunny now, like, you can't go nowhere without hearing that song, his music. At least for me, everywhere I go, I hear some shape, form, or fashion of his music. No matter where I travel to, I don't know. I haven't been to Europe, but you know,
I ain't hear it in Europe.
Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't play it.
But you know, I wasn't really partying in Europe like that. So.
But anywho, yeah. What really kind of shocked me was that he's headlining the Super Bowl. You know, an American sport where the demographic is predominantly white and black. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Like, how do you think that's gonna go? Because all of his songs are in Spanish. He doesn't have, not that I know of, any English songs.
I don't think he has any English songs either.
I've never heard an English song from him.
Exactly.
So I want to know, how is that gonna go? Is the crowd gonna be 60% Hispanic while the rest is mixed? Like,
there's two ways I feel about this. Let me talk about the positive.
All right.
One, I love Bad Bunny. My wife and I listen to him a lot, almost every day. Do I speak Spanish? No. Do I know a little bit here and there? Sure. But do I speak it? But do I speak it fluently where I understand what he's talking about or what he's saying? No. But the beat and the music, and, you know, it sounds good, so we vibe to it. You know, sometimes music is more than just lyrics. It's the rhythm of the beat. How, you know, you can, like, flow with the beat and stuff. It sounds good, so I do love Bad Bunny. So that was my initial reaction. I'm like, oh, Bad Bunny's going to be there? Hell yeah, it's going to be lit. But then I started to think, football is an American sport. People who watch football do not speak Spanish. I think the statistics were only 13% of Americans speak Spanish, but then I'm like, how many of those Americans are like Hispanic Americans? Like, you know what I mean? So majority of people who watch football every Sunday do not speak Spanish. I don't even know if they even know who they might know Bad Bunny, but am I betting on they listen to him religiously? No. Because they can't understand his language. They can't understand his music. Even though I think it's good, I like it personally. But I can't fault for somebody saying like, hey, I don't listen to Bad Bunny because I can't understand him. That's fair to me. If you can't understand him and you don't listen to him, you know, that's fair. So when and then also, I don't think a lot of Hispanics even watch football. You know what I mean? Like I haven't, not saying there are not some out there, but I haven't met a lot of people in that community that are diehard football fans like Americans are. Mm-hmm. So he's stepping into a lane where people don't really listen to his music that much. Some may know him, but like this American sport, people don't understand what he's saying. And they may not accept you because they're like, that's just not a part of our culture. And meanwhile, again, while I love his music, I can't blame other people for not liking it. Mm. So I just, some ways I don't know how to fully feel because it's like, I don't think it has anything to do with racism or not being not being open to diversity because people have the right to feel how they want to feel. You know what I mean? And with BadBunny, like I think it's going to do numbers because he is such a global attraction. The Super Bowl will do numbers. The Super Bowl halftime performance will do numbers. There might be some people who purchase a ticket just to like watch the Super Bowl performance. But I don't even know how that's even going to attract people to the sport. Because I think the NFL is trying to, open up globally. If you pay attention to the NFL, they've been playing games in Brazil. I believe Germany, but I know Brazil they've been playing in. A couple years ago, if y'all remember, they had NFL Europe. It crashed and burned because it didn't catch on over there. So the NFL has to make an attempt to attract other viewers. So it makes sense, like, hey, let's get BadBunny. Let's get more eyes on the sport. But are those people going to stay? Like, you get those people.
Yeah, you're right.
You're going to get those people for that night who don't watch football, who love BadBunny. But when BadBunny is done, are they going to stay and watch the sport every Sunday like how Americans are? You know what I mean? So, to me, I think they're rolling the night. It is a risky move in a way. I mean, they know they're going to get some eyeballs, but, at the cost of your current base?
I'm going to tell you this. This Super Bowl halftime is going to break records. It's going to be the number one all-time watched Super Bowl halftime show ever. And I don't think anybody or any other artist is going to break that. I'm telling you this right now. I said it. We're in October? Mm-hmm. Super Bowl's in February, right? This is going to be the number one. He's going to top Michael Jackson. Didn't Michael Jackson ever perform at the Super Bowl?
Ah, shit. I feel like he did. I don't know 100%. But I feel like he did a long time ago. I feel like he did. He did.
He's gonna have the most views, the most ever in history of the NFL halftime show, and nobody's gonna be able to pass him. At least from our lifetime. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm telling you, I'll bet money on if somebody makes some gambling thing out. This would be the first time I gamble on that. Like I will gamble on that, dude. You gotta think about it. You got all of South America, Latin America is gonna watch. All of them.
I know.
All of them. They don't even know what the sport is. They don't understand the game. They don't care. They're gonna want to see and watch. They're gonna want to watch. Now, like you said, after the Super Bowl, are they going to still be fans of the game? Like, oh, they want to see.
No, they're not.
They're not. They don't even know what is LA or Philly, or they don't even know where these places are in the United States in the football, in the Super Bowl. They're not going to care. They're not even going to know who the quarterback is, right? But it's just going to be, the TV is just going to be on. They're going to be eating their tacos and their... Hello, I love my Spanish people. I like to make jokes, but no, everybody's gonna be eating their food or whatever, and they're gonna immerse themselves in that type of culture. Because even when they watch soccer, in their terms, football, they do the same thing. It's like a watch party. They have watch party, whatever. They're gonna do the same thing for this. Bars, everything's gonna be packed to the gills. Other singers, and all of them are going to be in the in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? VIP. You're gonna see. I'm sure Karol G is gonna be there. I'm sure Anuel. I know all the Latin artists are gonna be there.
I love Anuel too.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying it's gonna be perfect. The NFL is smart. It's smart. It's a good move. You gotta think about the political climate we are in right now in the United States. Deportation of
I'm glad
migrants.
you brought that up. Well, go ahead.
The ICE breaking into people's house and grabbing them up. Friggin' Trendy Aragua gangs. Like, this is whoever thought about all of this in the NFL, that guy is a mastermind. He's a mastermind because he's taking advantage of the political climate and saying, look, we know Bad Bunny's going to come here to make a statement for Latin and Latino people. He's going to do that. Months ago, remember when Kill Tony had made that bad joke? Yeah. We can't forget. Look, all of this shit adds up, bro. It stacks up. When he made the bad joke about Puerto Rico, and then Bad Bunny said, "Oh, I'm not coming to New York." He's not coming to the United States. He canceled all his tours to the U.S.
Then why accept the Super Bowl performance?
Exactly, because they know, you can't turn down this fucking bag we're about to give you.
But if you about it, then stand on your own 2 feet. That's
plata, solo plata. That's only money, bro.
But that's the thing, though. It's like, to be honest with you, I don't even know if people really get paid for the Super Bowl. Because some artists, I believe like The Weeknd, he did the Super Bowl a few years ago. They didn't really give him any money for it, but like the streaming he got from afterwards. Because Kendrick, when he performed the Super Bowl, his streaming numbers went through the roof. Mm-hmm. So you get paid like afterwards. So you might like donate a lot of your own money towards it. And you see the payday afterwards because you're going to see your streaming numbers going up and stuff like that. And maybe you get booked for other shows, whatever. So my thing is, though, like, if you really want to make a statement against America because you was like, look, I don't like what they're doing to the Latino community. I don't like what they're doing to my people, so I'm not going to perform in America under this administration. And I can respect your stance. But if the Super Bowl come up, which is the largest American event in the year, it's like that means there's an opportunity big enough for you to perform in America no matter what your beliefs are. So that rubbed me the wrong way because I'm like, bro, if you have a stance on something, stick to it.
He should have said no.
Stick to it. Because if you made that statement like, I am not performing in America because they are deporting people and I don't like what they're doing to my community, your community is rolling up to the Super Bowl because they're going to roll up to the Super Bowl. They're going to be outside the stadium, in the stadium, watch you on TV. Because you're performing. So that rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, you don't want to perform in America unless the opportunity is big enough for you.
Because money talks, bro.
Yeah, but
and that's how motherfuckers fold, bro. Like, they fold. And like, I got respect for Bad Bunny and shit, but it's like, again, you make a statement like that and you're against Trump and this, that, and the third. But then when the money come around, and you know Trump is gonna be there.
Trump was at the last Super Bowl. He may be in attendance.
He's gonna be there. It's not no man. He's gonna be there. And so is Tom Homan.
Are you gonna take the route now? Because, bro, I think they have free reign on how to do their performances. Or are you gonna do like some whole political stance of like F ICE? You know what I mean? Like do some like while you're performing, have some political visuals. Saying don't deport my people. You know what I'm saying?
And you know the NFL turning woke too.
Yeah, they are. Okay. So and if you do that, that may cause some bigger problems. Maybe it won't, but it's just like, bro, like I don't know. It's just like, is it worth it? Because by that time in February, bro, there are some people, and I kind of get it, that sometimes we don't even have a choice. We're exposed to politics and political shit all day, every day. Whether we have a choice or not. You're watching the Super Bowl, you're just trying to relax. People, in the Super Bowl, people eating all type of good food, drinking beers.
Like what?
Like wings and sliders and burgers. Like, pizza. You know, you relax at sandwiches. The Super Bowl is when you like kicking back, eating food, watching the game.
This season Super Bowl ain't gonna be no wings, bro.
It'll be tacos and shit. Yo, respect to Montesinos. But now you relax, and now you gonna be looking at Bad Bunny performing. Now you got that politics shit in your face. Again, I can't blame some people. It's like, bro, I don't feel like watching or hearing about this shit, because you're going to hear about it. You're going to hear about it, and the night of or the day after, you're going to be like, you're going to hear about that shit like, oh, you saw what Bad Bunny did? He said as Trump. And that's going to cause Trump to go in the hole.
But you can't fault it for that, because it's going to get people talking. We know negative shit makes people remember, talk about it, resonate.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
This is what people talk about when they're like, bro, can there be a space where it's none of that? You know what I'm saying?
No, bro. That's like watching tennis, bro. Like, come on. You want to watch because it's contradictory. He said he was not going to perform in the United States. He's performing in the United States. Boom. Contradiction right there. All right. Is he going to make a political statement during the show? Is he going to play a song that's going to be related to some sort of political statement? We don't know. Is he going to showcase a new song that nobody know that could be more politically motivated? Like, this is what makes me want to go and watch now.
Like, I'm going to watch it just because.
Yeah, regardless. But I'm going to make sure I catch every minute of the halftime show. But it's like, I don't know what to expect. And I'm gonna watch. You gotta think about people who don't watch football. Not even Americans that may say,
that's the point though, bro.
I want to see what he's gonna do. You know? NFL is just gonna collect the check from all the views that they're gonna get, bro.
But your core base. It's like, all right, I understand you try to appeal to a different base. But if you're upsetting your core base who puts money in your pocket Sunday after Sunday.
But that's the thing, bro. Fuck the core base.
Okay,
bro.
you can't say that because they're the ones that made the NFL what it is.
Bro, but they're going to watch next year anyway. It's not like, oh, I don't know what's going on. It's polygamy. I'm not going to watch next year. Nigga, you're going to watch. Damn, $1. But you're going to watch again. You're going to watch again. Bro, look. Like, I don't know. What's something that politically motivated that happened in sports? Like the NBA with the whole COVID and all of that stuff. Like, that turned me the wrong way where, you know, Kyrie didn't want to take the vaccine, but then you had other states within the NBA, their players didn't have to take it because, you know, in like Dallas or something, they didn't have to take the vaccine, but players in New York had to take the vaccine. I'm like, that's kind of contradictory. Y'all all playing in the same game. Unvaccinated, vaccinated people is just
the NBA
like,
saw different numbers.
Yeah, but then
eventually
it came back.
But eventually it came back because they stopped all that bullshit. Like with the NFL, and even though I didn't agree when the NFL like had the end racism on and BLM on the field and on the helmets, and also when Colin Kaepernick, you know, when he was kneeling and people across the NFL was kneeling, NFL saw different numbers after that.
But you know, black people not loyal to that shit because they came back and started watching it anyway.
I was watching it all throughout because I thought it didn't bother me.
And here's my $1 for the flatbed. Here's my $1 for the flatbed. I you know.
But you see that it can have an effect, even if it's short term. It can have an effect. But until we saw the ratings start to go up and viewership started going up, once the NFL and NBA went past that bullshit. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, again, I love Bad Bunny. I'm excited for the show, but I'm not going to just completely ignore other people's views and feelings based on this because, like, I get it, bro. I dead get it.
All right, I understand what you're saying, but like, put yourself in the shoes of a businessman. Think about the political climate. Think about the same artist that you offered a bag to come and perform, and he took it. And then you think about your loyal fans, your core audience. Do you think they're gonna be like, oh, yeah, would you rather take the risk of losing or upsetting your core audience versus the new heights of potential new audience you may have and the stragglers that may just watch just for this one game and the amount of bread you'll make off of that? And then the following year, you could bring freaking Nicki Minaj on there and you don't care.
I think it's the right move. I'm not saying it's not the right move.
Okay.
Because of the potential, because you got to take a risk and roll the dice because the upside is really good. All right, I'm bringing in new audience. The NFL is starting to go international. Like, if it goes well, I'm not saying it's not the right move, but at the same time, I could understand people's complaints. Bro, if I was about to say the N-word.
Oh, you can, bro. You just drop $1, bro.
But like, if mad people saying, bro, I don't know who BadBunny is, I can't understand his language, I don't want to watch it. It's like, all right, that's a valid point. I understand what you're saying. Like, if some people say like, why would I want to watch this political stuff while I'm just trying to relax? That's a valid point. I'm not going to ignore it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, it to me is 50-50. It could go really good, and I think it's going to go really good, or it could go bad, and look, the NFL just better hope these people that they're trying to attract stay. I don't know how much work it's going to be to like expose people to football because it's a great fucking sport. I love football. But it's just a thing on like where you raised in the world and that, you know what I'm saying? It's like
for you to
understand because football is, to me, it's kind of a complicated sport to understand. Like, you got to watch it religiously to know, like, what's really going on. It's not like basketball. It's like, all right, the ball going to hoop, boom.
I don't know. Basketball is pretty...
It's complicated, but football is like, you got 4 downs. Do you understand what's going on in those 4 downs? Do you understand what every position is doing? Do you understand, like, the
because you guys got way more players on the field.
You know what I'm saying? Different sides of the field. Do you understand what the offense... Like, you got to be invested in the sport to know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Those people who didn't grow up on football, how are you going to sell that to them and make them become invested? You know what I'm saying? Unless it's something like a hard hit where it's excitement. There are some football games that are just boring, bro. What the last Super Bowl? It was the Super Bowl with the Rams and the Patriots. Boring ass Super Bowl.
Because that was a blowout, right?
It wasn't even a blowout. It wasn't like a lot of scoring. It was just a lot of punts. A little scoring happened at the end.
And that's another thing.
Real football fanatics liked it because they understand. If it's not scoring going on or big hits, people who don't understand the sport are like, man, this shit is boring. So it's like, what's the plan?
I'm going to tell you this. And I'm going to say it now. The Super Bowl is going to be fixed. Whatever team get there, bro. Is going to be fixed because there's too much on the line for this game to be boring, bro. There's too much on the line. If it's the Eagles, the Eagles are undefeated right now, right?
Right now they're undefeated.
If it's the Eagles,
last year's Super Bowl was good.
If it's the Eagles and whatever team, Philly and the Eagles is a big thing. I mean, what state is not a big thing with the football? But if it's the Eagles and some other big team or the Rams or whoever won last year, like it's gotta be a good game to make everybody be like, yo, and I know they're gonna tell the refs, yo, fix it, man. Bread is on the line, bro. We need a good game, bro.
Because that day, you're gonna have people saying, oh, the Super Bowl is on. We don't want to miss the BadBunny performance. So there are going to be a lot of people who know or not fans of football watching it from the start of the game. You want to keep them interested. You want to be like, all right, we need to have a good game so people can see, like, okay, football is exciting. Football is a good sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have a good game to keep. That's the only way to keep them post BadBunny.
Dude, this might be the highest scoring football Super Bowl yet, bro. Like, the dancing and all of that, you know what I mean? When they make the touchdown and all of that stuff, like, yo.
It got to be a great game.
It has to be a great game,
People who are at the core base, they understand that football can either be exciting or boring. But if you invested in the game, you want to see the outcome. It's the same thing with me. Like,
yo, make the Cowboys win, yo. Like, the whole planet will erupt, bro. Like,
I'm trying to think. What's a sport? For instance, I'm not a huge baseball fan, right?
Ooh, that Yankees and Red Sox game though.
Yeah, Yankee. Oh, maybe not even use it because, like, all right, let me say soccer or like football in other countries. I don't watch soccer, but if I were to be attracted to that sport, for one of the few times I turn on the game, if I see like how exciting it can be, I'm like, man, I need to start watching soccer. For instance, hockey, I started getting hockey into a little bit because I started watching it in the playoffs, and that shit be jumping. They be hitting, fighting, scoring. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this is actually a good sport. It's like I turned it on at the right time to see like the potential. So this is for the NFL. You can showcase the potential of the game towards people who don't watch it at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I got family in different countries. They don't give a damn about American football because they grew up playing cricket, soccer, all other shit, not American football. You know what I'm saying? So like now, if you got a lot of eyes on the Super Bowl, you better have a good game. Mm-hmm. It better be a good game. If you want to keep them people post BadBunny, but we'll see.
We'll see. Because like when you mentioned that, like what was sport that you didn't watch, like the hockey, and like you eventually like kind of started getting a little into it. For me, it was boxing.
Boxing.
Like to me, like I used to catch a boxing match, and this is like years ago, and I'd be like, yo, this is kind of boring. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like most of the time they're in the clinch, and like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, you like
find the right match.
Yeah. And then when you hit the right match, what really got me on like really watching was when Floyd and Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao, those days, those were big. I'm like, yo, like. Then I was starting to watch it. Then I went from like that to friggin' Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder and Gervonta Davis and all that and Canelo, the Canelo fight. Mm-hmm. Like that's when I'm starting to get into it. Now I'm like, I'm like now reading the match and like understanding what's going on. So you're right. This Super Bowl game gotta be that damn good for people to say, especially the new Latin audience that they're bringing in, say, yo, like, I like this. Let me start watching the games.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. It's a good move on NFL, but I'm just saying I understand where other people are coming from. It's like, all right, yeah. Because, like, me, I don't understand what BadBunny is saying in his songs. I might know a word here and like if he say playa, I'm like, okay, beats. Amor, okay, cool. He said son, he said love. I guess he's talking about a girl or something. You know what I'm saying? But like I like the rhythm of it. I like the flow of it. It's good music.
That beat, man.
But I can understand people who say I don't understand what he's saying, so I'm not gonna listen to it. Cause lyrics matter in music sometimes. Like think about this generation of hip hop.
Oh, it's trash.
You know what I'm saying? Cause people the main criticism of this generation, cause they be like, yo, they're not even rapping no more. They just saying bullshit. Like people who were like brought up on hip hop when lyrics was like a thing where you really had to spit fire in the mic. You had to say shit to make your head spin. They ain't doing that shit these days. Mm-hmm. So there are some people who grew up with hip hop don't listen to it no more because you got people like, Sexy Red saying bow, 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 bow. They ain't saying shit. It sounds good.
Yeah, the booty hole brown.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, what are you saying on the mic? You saying some nonsense on the mic. So people ain't listening. So there's a group of people who want to understand what's being said for them to enjoy the music. If they ain't understanding what BadBunny is saying, they ain't going to enjoy it. So I can understand why them people are done. But I would say give it a chance. Bro, even my phone right now, today, I listen to Portuguese music. I don't know what the hell they saying, but the beat be fire. I was like, damn, this shit sound. I don't know what he's saying. This nigga could be talking about murdering somebody for all I know.
Yo. Damn. Where the bread at? Where the bread at? Man. Hit the cash at. Hit the cash at. FDMG. Yo, we gotta talk about him too,
bro. Like in my phone, I started to branch out to other cultures' music, bro. Like literally. Portuguese. I got a couple Portuguese artists on my phone right now. And my wife was like, yo, what are we listening to? I'm like, it sounds fire. You know what I'm saying? So like, to me, as long as the song's fire and The rhythm is cool. I could get down with other cultures' music. Mm-hmm. Everybody not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Some people be like, turn that shit off. You
know what I'm saying?
What they
shit
say.
like my wife said. I'm listening to this something, bro. I'm in.
Cut that shit off. Yeah, no. I'm the same way. I listen to anything, honestly. It doesn't... as long as it's a vibe and the beat is nice and I can... You know what I mean? I can bop to it and I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it. I'll listen to anything.
BadBunny got some hits. I'm excited. He got some hits.
I'm excited for this damn thing, yo.
Bro, he got some hits and I'm excited to see him perform those hits. But, you know, there are some people saying they're not going to watch it. I just want to tell them, yo, just give it a chance. Me, I just want to say, yo, because I'm telling you, bro, when he get up on that stage, it's gonna be a vibe, yo. He's gonna pull people. His streaming
He's gonna break the internet. He's gonna break
his streaming numbers are gonna go through the damn roof. After that, I don't know how much he charged per show, but he about to triple that shit. He gonna triple it because people like
crazy. He got a show in Costa Rica. I believe it's Costa Rica in December.
Oh, we might have to go.
So I'm like, yo, that is gonna be wild. Like for the people who can't go to the Super Bowl. They gonna pop out. You know the Super Bowl tickets probably gonna be like 2-3 bands from one seat, bro. Like it's gonna be up there.
So I just want you. Look, people who criticizing it, like I understand what you're saying, but start listening to his music. You know what I'm saying?
Get familiarize yourself. You know,
it's fire, bro. It's fire music. I'm not gonna hold you, but I can understand. It's like majority of the country. You know, and he's American, by the way. I just want to put that out there. Like, he was born in Puerto Rico, so he's American.
Asterisks. I mean, I don't know. Is it like because I know that it's a U.S. territory.
Yeah, it's a territory,
but they don't have
voting rights.
Voting rights in our elections. They don't have, and it's kind of like, you know, to me that kind of rubs me the wrong way. You know, it's like they're right there. They should be a part of the United States.
Because a common thing people will say, like, oh, because. When people who criticize the performance, they make it sound as though he's not American because he's speaking Spanish. But technically he is. And so people counter back like, oh, he is American. What are y'all talking about? He is. But the language he predominantly speaks, it's not what most Americans speak, which is English.
But he can speak. He can talk English.
He can speak English. I was just watching that. You watched that Happy Gilmore, the new Happy Gilmore movie on Netflix?
No.
He's in that movie, speaking English.
Elon said to cancel Netflix.
Oh.
So. I mean, like realistically, I haven't even been watching that. I have Netflix. I haven't even been watching it like for the past like year and a half, to be honest.
Yeah, like
I don't even know what's on there.
He's did some acting stuff. I actually saw an interview with him. I don't know when it released. He can speak English. You could tell he's not comfortable with it for real. Mm-hmm. You know, like it's a second language. It would be like if me. Well, not even. I can't speak Spanish. But it could be like somebody who's trying to learn Spanish. But he talks it well. Mm-hmm. But you could tell that
he like the level of Canelo, maybe, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. But he can speak English, but I don't think he has a song in English.
No, so. From what I know, I've been listening to him for years. I have not heard one complete English song from him end to end. I have not. If he does have one, put it down in the comments. Let us know. Because I would like to hear it. But yeah, we'll see how this halftime show goes for BadBunny. I'm glad for him that he took the opportunity because, you know, he's an artist. You want people to you know, you want to showcase your music, your heritage, you know, shout out to all my Latinos out there. You know, this is a big come up, you know what I'm saying, especially in this political climate. But yeah, I look forward to the halftime show, and I'm gonna be there, you know, at my Super Bowl watch party, you know, singing along. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be singing along.
Be in the crib, dancing and vibing.
You know, get my bachata and my salsa going. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So, in other news, on a more, I guess, depressing somber, or I don't even know what you're gonna call it. The Cardi B and Offset drama that's been going on. Cardi B's got a lot of stuff going on, honestly, because she just dropped an album, you know, and usually when the album comes out or is about to come out, there's always some controversy and some beef and some arguments or whatever. But there's some football player that got pregnant by. Like, I don't really know the full story. Do you know a little bit more about it? Because it's getting a little too wild, and I couldn't even keep up, honestly.
All right, let me try to start from the beginning. Cardi B and Offset, they're still technically married, by the way, but now they're separated. Rumor has it, I guess it's been confirmed, Offset been cheating like a motherfucker in their marriage, right? And he's been caught several times. I guess he's been like, yo, I'm sorry. I'm going to do better. And just don't do better. So now they officially separated and look like they hate each other's guts. And I remember even around the time when they were like rumored to get separated, she was pregnant with his kid. So their last child birthday passed not too long ago, and their child turned 1. So during their separation, she met up and got connected with Stephon Diggs. He's a wide receiver for the New England Patriots. Like, if you know football, he's a big name in football because he's one of the top wide receivers. His Buffalo years, beast. He was with the Minnesota Vikings, and he was good. But he's made his name for real in Buffalo, where he had like 1,500-yard seasons and stuff. But while he was in Minnesota, there was a viral video, and I saw it because, again, I watch football a lot. I saw it when it kind of first released, of his teammates going around saying, yo, who would you not want to date your sister? Everybody says Stephon Diggs. Oh. You can look up the video. People probably saw the video by now because now his name is like more popping in media. Mm. They all said Stephon. They was like, nah, Stephon Diggs cannot date my sister because he's a man that just gets around. Playboy. So while they're separated again, Cardi B links up with Stephon Diggs. It seems like they haven't even known each other that long, and she's already pregnant. Dang. Reminder, Offset and Cardi B last child just turned 1. So she was just pregnant, and she openly admitted to getting some type of plastic surgery after the pregnancy, her last pregnancy. And now she's pregnant with Stephon Diggs' kid. It's like, damn, shorty, like you just became single, and now you're already carrying another man's kid. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're doing shit real backwards. I'm not mad at you seeing other people, but it's like, why would you attach yourself to somebody else for the rest of your life? Because when this baby comes, you will have to be with Stephon Diggs or deal with him in some type of capacity for the rest of your life. Y'all might not work out. Y'all might hate each other in the future. But you're the mother of his child, so you have to deal with him. So now you're on your second baby father. And there are people in the comments and other videos saying, oh, she can afford those kids, so it don't matter. No. Parenting is not just money. Parenting is showing up every day, being emotionally responsible for your child, guiding your children. That's why it's important to have a 2-parent household. So just because she's rich, that doesn't mean that child will get the best form of parenting because the father is off in another house doing whatever he's doing. And you're Cardi B, you're already busy. Like, you're already going to be traveling a lot and all that. And she's going to be she's have a tour lined up. Her plan is to give birth and go on tour. So now you're not going to be there in the most important times of your child's life, which is like the bonding stage. It was like the first couple months when the child comes because now you have to go on tour. I think that's going to get pushed. I think that tour is going to get pushed back. So it's like, what are you really doing? I'm not trying to judge you too much, but it's like, this is extremely irresponsible. This is just, it's like
Whatless.
Like the second you get on the market, you get pregnant.
Damn, he must got some good game or something like.
And I feel bad for the child because it's like your first 3 kids were with one baby father, and his next kid has a separate father, and like, you don't think that kid at some point growing up might not feel like an outsider? You know what I mean? Because I don't know how Offset is going to be. Offset could have within his right, like, yo, let me take my 3 kids. I don't that 4th kid ain't mine. Mm-hmm. Let me take my 3 kids out to Disney World for the weekend. Then that 4th kid is just there in the house alone, like, oh, I gotta wait till my brothers and sisters come back because their father took them to Disney World, and I'm here alone. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's gonna be points where that kid feel like an outsider. And again, you don't even know if this man is the one that you're gonna be with.
I mean, it's clearly not. I mean,
so it's like you strap yourself up to an uncertain situation. This is ghetto.
Is really ghetto, and I mean, and like you said, some people are gonna say, well, she got the money, but it's like maybe she did that to get back at him. You know, as dumb as that may sound, it could be, well, look, I got pregnant with another dude, and he in the NFL, and he got money. You know, them NFL players. He's in NFL, right? Mm-hmm. Them NFL dudes, they got bread. Rappers don't have money like that. They don't have money like that.
Entertainment money is different.
Yeah.
Like, sports money, that's different.
That's different. Rappers and musicians, they don't get money like that unless, they have their peak years when they're making all that bread, and just like BadBunny, this is his time. Get every dollar that you can make, because soon there's gonna be a hotter artist out better than you, whatever, and then you just kick to the side. You know what I'm saying? You got to start venturing off and other investments and all that stuff, but the actions of Cardi B was just like to a year later, not even, right? Your other son turned 1, and then you pregnant again, and then it's a different man. It's just like, and you're married, the divorce is not finalized. So it's like, does that favor Offset more that she had you know what I mean? Like,
it's like
how does that work? Like, you're still married, so does that not support his case?
I don't know why the divorce is not finalized. I'm seeing some people like it's tied up to Offset wants to get paid alimony or whatever it is, but it's just I just don't understand. Like, to me, it's like when you get older, you got to make wiser choices. Especially her. You got a lot of money. You're famous. You got out of a marriage. It's time to like really focus on yourself. And also, I'm just like, why are you hopping in another relationship anyway? I would think if somebody gets out of a marriage, especially how toxic it was, you would want to be by yourself and just focus on yourself for a minute. But you immediately get back in another relationship, get pregnant, attach yourself to somebody for 18 years, and it's just like, why are we glorifying this? We need to show, like, especially kids, that this is not okay behavior. You know what I mean? Like, this is just not okay behavior. And I'm not even trying to down her, but I'm just trying to speak the truth, because much as we may not like it, celebrities do have some sort of influence on the youth. Mm-hmm. Because the youth look at them. Even though they don't want to be role models, the youth does look at them. Sexy Red, I don't think she wants to be a role model. But you don't think there's not some kids that enjoy her music and look at them? And look at her? So it's like, this is just not okay behavior. I think she should have just not just focused on herself. It's just telling me that she is the type of woman that always needs a man in her life. Mm-hmm. Can't just be single. And Offset, maybe I could imagine he was probably annoyed a little bit at first, like, damn, we ain't been separated that long. You pregnant already? Man, in the long run, it's like, in the long run, he's like, all right, you do what you want to do. Like, he ain't gonna be losing from this. I ain't gonna hold you. I think Offset got kids with other women too, so he got his own shit to figure out.
Oh yeah, I mean, so,
but at least those kids are probably old. Those are like old kids before he met Cardi.
Yeah, and when he was probably on the come up too. But dude, I don't know, man. It's sad to see, but that's just the trend within this hip hop culture thing that's going on. I don't
It's just real ghetto, bro.
It's super ghetto. But younger ones, girls out there, just try not to follow that type of whatless behavior. You know, just try not to.
Whatless behavior, bro, and it's just.
On the topic of whatless, Dr. Umar Johnson, where the school at? Where the school at? I'm waiting for the school, bro. Anyway, we're gonna touch on this guy for a little bit. I know we're going on long right now, but like Dr. Umar is been on the interwebs begging for money, contemplating on selling the school. Is his accounts unfrozen now? I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, just to wrap up Dr. Umar, I'm like, bro, you had the black community kind of rooting for you on a sense. You was taking donations left and right. You say certain people who didn't donate can't ask you questions. And it's like, dude, it's like you're playing on black people's emotions right now, bro. Like, I hope this is not true. But it seems like it's shaping up to be true that, you're not doing exactly all of what you need to do with this money to get the school open. So it's like the school that's never going to open that you keep talking about, that's never going to happen. So, I don't know.
Clown behavior. And it's a shame. We used to really support Dr. Umar.
Yeah.
Like, we used to really like what he was doing, but now it's like he's just playing in our face, bro. And I saw a recent video of him saying, if you haven't donated to me, don't ask me questions about the school. It's like, what kind of behavior is that? Like, you're trying to be a leader of the black community. You're telling me if I haven't donated, I don't have the right to ask you what's going on with the school. Like, what if I'm a potential donor? Mm-hmm. I want to know what I'm donating my money to. I want to know, like, okay, cool. I would like to donate, but what's the progress on the school? Mm-hmm. When it's going to be the opening weekend? What's going to be the opening date? Like, what's the plans? Like, is everything up to code? So you're telling me I don't have the right to know that information as a potential donor because I haven't donated to school? It's giving me, it sounded like a fucking scam.
It's like, yo, I have this idea, but you can't know until you give me money so I can get the idea done. It's like, well, what is the idea? Like, it's like a pay first and then you can ask a question.
He's looking like a fucking fool, bro. And then he had that thing, pay $500 to have lunch with the doctor. Like, you hear about that?
No.
Where he went on live and was telling women, like, you could pick a restaurant, it's on me, but you got to do like a $500 donation. It's $500 or whatever the size of the donation was to have lunch with him. Like, bro, you're just coming on here begging for money now and make it seem like he's paying for the lunch. But it's like, bro, you're telling him to make a huge donation to have lunch with you. Mm-hmm. And it's like, what are you doing, bro? Mm-hmm. You're looking like a damn fool and a clown. Open up the school. What's going on?
Yeah, we're waiting on that school, man. But it seems like it's never going to come. And it's just going to forever remain in this limbo state of donate. And I heard that he owes a lot of back taxes on this property and that the city is trying to take it back from him. So, honestly, sounds like it's not going to happen. And I think he might try to change up his vision and say, oh, well, we don't need to do the school. We can do it with something else and blah, 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 blah. But, we'll see how this plays out. And at a certain time, I'm going to have to call it and be like, yo, this guy's a fraud. You know, I mean, he's really lining up closer and closer and closer to be a legit fraud with this shit. And it's very disappointing because with the black community, it's like every time something good is happening or something beneficial to the community is growing, it always ends with some sort of bullshit, some scam, somebody stole the money, you don't know where the money went, or you know what I'm saying, they use the money for their personal gain. Black Lives Matters is the biggest example of that, you know. So coming fresh off the Black Lives Matter and then into this thing, hearing this now is just kind of like, damn, the next guy that want to try to do something, we definitely ain't gonna believe him because, you know, fool me once, fool me twice, fool me again, it's on me. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can't blame black people at that point no more for not supporting these type of things anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because we always getting burned by it. But we'll see. We'll keep you guys posted on it and let you know what's the latest with this guy. But hopefully he gets his shit together. Hopefully he can get his shit together. But that's a wrap on episode 67. Let us know what you guys think about BadBunny, Cardi B, and her antics, and Dr. Umar once again. He's in the headlines. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, leave comments, check out the shorts.
Yeah, check out the shorts.
Shorts been going crazy as usual.
Yeah, and just, you know, if you ever want to come on the show, hit us up.
Want to come on the show, hit us up. And yeah, I'm Rich, signing out.
D signing out.
Deuces.